Today, I'm going to show you how I generated almost $27,000 for this residential cleaning business right here, and investing on only $2,400 in ad spend on Meta ads. I'm going to show you how we achieved this 10-time return on ad spend with 98 clients closed it. And let me show you here because I'm already with the KPIs open. We closed it amazing 98 cleanings over this 4 months with 209 leads, 118 qualified leads, with 56% qualified hate and 82% closing hate. And we generated $7,000 recurring revenue with recurring cleanings. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to break down to you. We run 3 campaigns over this 4 months. Today is 18 February, and we started the campaigns on 13 October 2025. So we're running those ads right here for 4 months and some days. So I'm going to show you the campaigns. I'm going to show you and explain how we achieved this result here. So pretty much, as you can see here, we ran 3 campaigns. One campaign was just in the month of October. The other campaign we run through November and December. And this last campaign, which is the campaign we're running right now from January until today, which is 18 February. So I'm going to show you how we have been improving the campaigns and to generate this result right here. So let's go to the campaigns. You can see here, these are the campaigns on Meta ads, and I'm featuring here again. I'm going to just do it one more time for you. So I'm featuring the campaigns here for 13 October 2025 to 18 February 2026, right, which is today. So I'm going to show you exactly how we generate this result. As you can see, we run 3 campaigns of this time, and as I showed you in the KPIs, which is pretty much just everything that is here but there, and so we can put also the client close and everything and the other KPIs. But pretty much here, what we did was we started in October and we created a campaign. Almost the 3 campaigns here are the same type of campaign. So we are focused on instant forms, which is for those that don't know about Meta ads and instant forms. Instant form is a form that you can create inside Meta ads. And you don't need a landing page. You don't need another like link in another place, another app, or another source to create the form. You can create inside Meta ads. And then when the leads click on your ad to open, rather than open the landing page or go to outside Instagram or Facebook, they keep inside the platform, and the platform just shows them a form, an instant form, which is very good because it charges very fast, even faster than any landing page. Doesn't take the lead out of the platform, out of the social media, which is better for conversion, because when you are running ads, like Meta ads doesn't like when you send people to another place and make the users go out the platform, right? Leave the platform, leave the social media, leave the Instagram. So when you do campaigns that makes them stay on a social media platform, you can leverage, you can get better results, right? Not because the Destiny is going to charge them, it's going to reload, it's going to load more faster, but also because you're not taking anyone out of the platform. So when you do instant forms, you're basically just keeping them inside Instagram if they are on Instagram, or inside Facebook if they are on Facebook, right? And then you can create a form where you ask all the questions you need, right? You collect the information, the lead is going to submit the information, you receive this information instantly, and you can connect, right, the campaigns, this instant form with your CRM or with Google Sheets or with a Slack channel, WhatsApp group. You can connect, so you can receive the leads there and the information instantly as they fill out the form and submit. And then you can contact them and close and book the cleaning, right? So this is how this funnel works. First, we run the ads. The leads see the ad, and then they click on the ad, they fill out the form. The client, the cleaning business, receive the information on a Slack channel, on a CRM, or on email, whatever, where the client prefers to receive. And he's going to get the information, the type of cleaning, the phone number, the address, the name of the lead, how many bedrooms and bathrooms, square footage, every information. And then they can call the lead and text the lead and try to book the cleaning. This is how this funnels look like. This is what we have done for them. Our job here was generate the qualified leads. Their job was take the information, call the leads, and close the leads. So as you can see, it's almost 50% job right here, because our part is to bring qualified leads, and your part as a cleaning business is get the leads, call the leads, and book the cleanings, right? So they are pretty good at sales. So they get to close. All this result right here was not just because of us, but also because of the company, because the company is really good with sales. So like we generate a lot of qualified leads, but they have done a pretty good job. So like they call the leads fast. They have a pretty amazing team that helps them with the sales. And so like the result was just awesome, not because we just generated an awesome result with the campaigns, but also because they are very awesome with sales. You know what I mean? But even though we were not awesome with sales, even though you don't have a team, you can have a pretty good result too. Because if you have qualified leads and if you know the basic script on what to do on a sales call, on what to say to book the cleaning, you can close a lot of cleanings too. You can have a pretty good result too. We have clients that are alone so far. So like they are the only ones doing the sales and calling everyone. So like, and they are getting a pretty good result. So I'm gonna say not just too amazing as this one here, because of course, like if you have a team, if you have a more professional team with sales, if you have more better skills with sales, and if you're faster, you can actually get a better result. And I'm going to show you how we done this year so far. So as you can see, we started on October. In October, we were paying about $14 per lead, cost per lead. Okay, we run just one campaign. They are in Austin, Texas, and we were targeting this area right here. Our focus was pretty much achieve people that just wanted a cleaning. And we did that not by filtering any kind of interest right here. We just used Andromeda to find our client. And how you can use Andromeda to find a client is having straightforward and very, very, very clear ads that you can create. So if you have clear ads, there in your ads, you are saying that you are a cleaning business looking for people that are looking for cleanings, residential cleanings in this case. Like if you have a professional ad showing that you're providing professional cleaning in Austin, professional cleaning in your area. So like we use it as with a narrator behind. So there is a voice narrating the video, right? We use it AI, it's pretty simple. And we have a video behind showing the showing cleaning, showing things that are related with what the narrator is saying. So we created videos with approximately 1 minute with a step-by-step in the video with a script, pretty much like we tracked the pains from people, like people that have all this mess in their homes and they are kind of living to the other day and the other day and they never clean, and like the mess is just accumulating and the houses are like pretty almost like similar to a trash. So like we are making them realize that and say, hey, stop now and take a decision of hire a professional team that can clean this for you, and you don't have to worry with anything. Just book you the day and time and receive your cleaning. And then we explain about the guarantee. So 100% guarantee, better professionals, and in this ad right here, we put a 20% discount for first-time clients. So like we were sending this, we created 4 ads, as you can see. So it's 4 different ads that we have right here. 4 different ads. For every ad has the same aspect, right? Some of ads are not, there is no narrator. This one right here is just a video showing before and after, and then this title, expert cleaning services, the area, and the CDA, get your free quote now. Okay, so there's no discount here in this ad. So what we did was we run this 4 ads for here. This ad is the same thing, just title and the area, the location. So like we ran this ad right here for 1 month, right? And we were getting a lot of leads. And as you can see here, let me go back to the chart. So here, this is the ad I'm talking about. We got 43 leads. And out of these 43 leads, 19 were qualified. We invested $637 and we paid $14 per lead exactly. Then we got 15 booked cleanings, one cancellation, one of those cleaning cancellations, and the revenue was 4,350. Okay, with 7 customers, recurring cleaning customers generated from this campaign right here. All right, 1,500 approximately generated for recurring revenue for the next month, right? And here we have the top 3 services sold on this month. So we got more deep cleanings, and then in second place, recurring cleanings, and then third place, move out cleanings. And here, this is the cost per qualified lead. So we paid $33 per qualified lead, and the return on ad spend was 6.82, which is pretty good, right? So this result of this first month was pretty much generated with directly campaigns and CPOM campaign, one CPOM campaign, where we run those 4 ads right here. By the way, we started with just one ad, and then we implemented the other ad, and then we implemented the other ad. So we kind of came every week of the month, we were implementing a new ad because we want to see which ad was performing best and creating variations on this, and also testing new ads. So like we created just one simple campaign where basically 80% of the effort was generated by the ads, right? But then we received a lot of unqualified leads too. So on the second month, we decided to create one campaign where we could filter a little more the lead. So we created the second campaign, the campaign right here, which we run. Let me show you the second campaign, which we run through November and December. And the cost per lead was better. We paid just $9 per lead, pretty much. The structure of the campaign, the same structure, right? The same ads, but we changed it actually just with some ads different right here. But the same ads. But here on the audience, we tested some suggestions. We put in some demographic information so that we want to target some interest on the campaign. And those interests was, you can see here, was top 10, 25% household income, and other interests right here that I'm not going to say so far, but some good interests that we found on Facebook that you can leverage to get a pretty good result. Pretty much here, we let the campaign run for November, December because the campaign were working pretty good. I'm going to show you why, but the campaign were working very good. We spent $970 on November, December. Considering that we had the holidays in December, we didn't run the ads on the holidays, so we just run the ads on the other days, pretty much. And also during this November, December, we didn't run ads on weekends. This is a difference also, which helped us increase the result also, because the team works better and more over the weeks, not on the weekends. And here, going back to the charts, you can see that out of the 150 leads, we got 48 qualified leads. And the cost per lead was $9, but the cost per qualified lead, and you can see here, was $20. It was more cheaper than the first month. The return overall was more. So we got 12 times return on ad spend. And here you can see that we got $12,000 in revenue with 15 recurring clients. Otherwise, here, in other words, for recurring revenue, we got $2,800. The same thing. So we always are getting deep cleaning first place, recurring cleaning second place, and move out cleaning third place. And here we have 44 cleaning bookings, 80 cancellations. So we had more cancellations. And this is why the result was not so good as expected, because it would be more here, right? It would be 54, but we had 8 cancellations. And $2,800, as I already mentioned, it on recurring revenue on this month right here, which is pretty much the same thing we did on this month, right, on October, but now filtering some demographic information. And now we are on the January to February month. So basically here, we didn't run the ads on the first 10 days of the month of January. So like we are pretty much running these ads right here for 30 days. This campaign right here that you see, this other campaign. And over these 30 days, we spend more than we spend on the last month. You can see here that we spent $884 on this campaign so far. The cost per lead is more expensive than on this November, December. But, and this is what is so good right now, the qualified leads rate improved a lot. So out of 63 leads that we got, 51 were qualified. And if you compare with the past month, it's better. Because it's not about the volume. It's not about the volume. It's about comparing with how many leads we got, it's better. So we just got 63 leads and 51 were qualified. Here, 102 leads to 48 be qualified. So you can see that it was better, right? So we got 51 qualified leads with 63 leads. We invested $883 this month. The cost per lead increased a little, so went back to $14, but we booked it 39 cleans. And we had just one cancellation. We generated $10,000 in revenue so far. 15 recurring clients, the same thing from November and December in 1 month. $2,700 in recurring revenue generated. Same thing here, and $17 per qualified lead. So cheaper, right? And 11 times return on ad spend right here. Now, this campaign, it's better because you can see the return can be a little bit lower, just a little bit lower, but it's still very good, right? The cost for qualified leads is cheaper, but they got this result with less effort, with less leads, with less work. And this is more important because you can scale more. Your team is going to have more time to attend more qualified leads than unqualified leads. So it's better because when we achieve 100 leads here on this campaign, we're going to be closing way more leads than on this one right here when we achieve the same number, right? So while we are done, what we are doing on this campaign actually, it's what we are implementing. Actually, we started implementing in January and it started working so well, which is the new way of running ads that we are doing. Which is pretty much, then I'm going to show you here this campaign. Pretty much, we got the same demographic and interest that we tested here. We put it on here, okay? Which like part of this, and I'm going to show you, part of this interest are engaged shoppers in top 10, 25% household income. There is other things here filtered too, but that's it. We also selected the best zip codes, right? And here we are running new ads, but this time the ads are different. So what we shifted here was we're not offering discounts anymore. We're focusing on showing that our company is not the cheapest, but is the better. There is quality. So if they are looking for a quality cleaning, they can click on the ad and request a quote. They're not looking for quality cleaning, they're looking for the cheapest option, they can ignore the ad. And here on the ad, I'm going to show you here. We're running this, right? Showing the video. So this is the type of ad that most works. And then we have the form where we filter the leads. So we are asking all this question in here, as you can see. There is the other one that is asking other questions, which we selected. This is what it like differentiated all the past months to this month. So we implemented dynamic fields on the forms. So pretty much, for example, we have here those options. If someone marks down they're looking for a job, for example, they are disqualified. If someone marks down they have under 1,000 square footage, they are disqualified because this company doesn't want this. And here we have the other questions. They don't want studios, so if someone marks down studio, they don't want it. And here we have the other questions where we ask other things, and then they continue and they have the option to call the company. Now, we have other forms right here that we implemented actually in this other campaign right here. As you can see, this other campaign. Where on this form, we have more specific questions. I'm not allowed to show you, but those questions filters way more the lead. For example, we have one question asking for the budget. So if the person marks down the wrong budget, we are disqualifying them. What differentiated this month for the other months was filtering. How now we are filtering the leads so we can get more and more and more qualified. So why do we get 51 qualified leads or 63 leads? Because now we are filtering. So all those other leads right here that are not qualified in this campaign, it's not because they're looking for a job, not because they are shopping around, was because they didn't just pick up the phone. This was a problem here. They didn't pick up the phone. So like just 51 pick up the phone. No, actually, we had some people shopping around and we put it here, but just a few. But most of people just most of people that didn't that are like, I think 10 people, maybe 9 people, I don't know, 10, 11 people. I don't know how many people was disqualified, but now most of these disqualified leads were just people that were not, responding the phone or the texting. So now we have a campaign generating more qualified leads, generated a better result with less effort. So this is what we're looking for. We want to have less effort and close maximum amount of leads you want to close, right? And this was the total result right here we got. So again, 2,491 invested in campaigns overall, $26,833 in revenue, 10 times return on ad spend, 98 booking cleanings, 209 leads, 118 qualified leads. And here's the percentages: 56% qualified hate, 83% closing hate, and $7,000 in recurring revenue generated. So the revenue was not just 26,000; it was actually more. It's going to be more, and adding month to month, because this is not considering the recurring revenue generated from October. This is just the first payment they received from the clients they got. This is the recurring revenue. So they result through this month were bigger because the recurring cleanings they got in October was also calculated for November, December, January, and from this, like you got the idea, right? So this is exactly how we did and how we generated the result. Now, if you want to have results like this in your cleaning business, similar results, if you want to grow a cleaning business, if you're confident about working with us, rather than if you have a sales team, rather than if you work by yourself, if you want to achieve a better result, and you're willing to invest to achieve this result, and as you can see here, you are not going to regret about the return of this ad spend. You can work with us. If you want to, I'm going to leave here in the description 2 links. Okay, I'm going to give you 2 options right now. One is you can book a free call with our team, and we are going to hear you. We're going to say more about your business. And we're going to see how we can apply this strategy for your business and run the ads for your business on Meta in order to achieve similar results like this: a good return on ad spend and scale your business, get you more clients every week. The second option is if you're not interested in have someone doing for you this, you can do for yourself. We have a community called Clean Leads Program where we teach you and we share every week updates about the strategy using here, all the step-by-steps, templates, ads, how to create the ads, how to create landing pages for also Google Ads. And we have 100% all the support you can have to do for yourself, your campaigns, your ads. Okay. And this community is just it's actually $197 per month, but we are currently with a promotion of $97 per month. I don't know if the moment you are watching this video, the promotion is still active, but you can check out here anytime to see in the link. You still are available to get the $97 offer here, okay, which is this $100 discount. So decide what is best for your business and what is best for you right now. If you want to have a professional team doing this for you faster, so you can get results faster without losing time and money and energy, or if you want to try for yourself, it's totally okay, and learn with the best that people that are doing focus on this, on cleaning business, and run ads for over 30 cleaning business right now in the United States, in UK, and now starting with Australia. So if you want to get results like this, similar results, scale cleaning business, don't waste your time anymore. just go here, choose the path you want to choose. If you want to do it for yourself, or if you want us to do for you, and either book your call with us or either purchase the 97 per month Clean Meats program. All right. See you in the next video.